Yo, my people, them CFC with this blue back with another video, and this the play rating video for the Chelsea and West Ham match, which ended 3-1 to West Ham yesterday. Boy, oh boy, it's not the best result, not at all. The performance was there, and I'm gonna give you guys my play ratings for each player that participated during the match and our manager Pochettino. But before we get into it, hit that like button, hit the subscribe button. Make sure you turn on the notification bell so you don't miss any new Chelsea videos from me. And help me get 20 likes on this video. Let's get to it. And thank you for your support throughout the watch long and over this previous month. Thank you very much. But yeah, let's get into it now. And boy, start with Robert Sanchez. Sanchez, man. I can't even say he had a bad performance. I'll be real. Antonio scored a very good goal. Maybe that you could have done better on, but conceding the penalty, I'm not going to be blaming you. And the first goal we conceded from the corner, it's not on you. It's down to players not marking them, not marking their man, and that's what puts us in this jarring state. The fact that we lost 3-1. My rating for you, Robert Sanchez, I'm going to give you a 5.5. So I feel like you didn't have a bad performance, just above average. So yeah, man, a 5.5 for Robert Sanchez. Then we're going to move on to Axel Disasi. And oh my, giving away certain tackles, like, oh my days. The defense just wasn't as great as I thought it would be because, like, just split minor mistakes can just change the game, especially in the Premier League. And Axel Disasi didn't necessarily do that well. So I'll be real, my rating for Axel Disasi, I'm going to give him a 5.5 because even though the performance wasn't necessarily crap, it just wasn't the best, just above average in my opinion. So yeah, 5.5 for Axel Disasi. Then centre back, Thiago Silva, man. Can never really call faults for you. I don't really know too many things to say bad about you because this performance not ideal, but I'm not going to sit here and say that, oh yeah, all of our players played crap because I don't even think any of our players played crap. It just wasn't our day. Just realistically, just wasn't our day. Thiago Silva, I'm going to give you I'm going to give you a 6.5 because I feel like you weren't you weren't to blame for anything. So I'll give you a 6.5. Levi Cole, he was probably at fault for like the Antonio getting in behind or dealing with him well enough, but it's a player who's like fair enough. He's meant to be a generational talent, but even generational talents have bad moments. And him dealing with Antonio, it's not a very good moment for him because this guy is big, physical, can bully enough guys. Guys bigger than Levi Cole, and he, Antonio dealt with him. Antonio dealt with him yesterday. So yeah, Levi Cole, I'm gonna give you a 5. Feel like you could eventually do better, but it is what it is, man. Playing three at the back, I don't feel like it's the same with when you play four, because even when we looked at Liverpool last week, like in the first half an hour, playing the three at the back system, Salah was on you. You weren't having that much freedom against him. But in the second half, when you played more four at the back, things changed. So I feel like the formation didn't help you, but it is what it is. Yeah, I'm gonna give you a 5, Levi Cole. And then left wing back, Ben Chilwell. And the one thing I would say about Chilwell is that determination, you're always doing that. And you're always trying to create. From the left hand side, where we looked most threatening. Like Fernand Raheem said on the right was doing things, but on the left, that's where a goal actually came from. That's where actually a goal came from. Ben Chilwell doing stuff on the left. It ricochets back to Carney and we get the shot off and get a goal. We looked more offensive from the left, in my opinion. From the right, too many things were just not going our way. So Ben Chilwell for me, I'm gonna give you a 6.5. That is my rating for you because, like I said, the energy is there, determination was there. It's just West Ham sitting back. It's gonna be very difficult for us to break them down. It just is what it is, man. But we were the better team, so Yeah, man. 6.5 for Ben Chilwell. Then right wing back, Malo Gusto. And Malo, like, it's not a crap performance. You're not a Reece James, but recoveries, you will be better. Making last-ditch tackles, you'll be better. And that's one thing I could say because you did make a good challenge yesterday. But overall, I'm gonna give you a 5.5. And yeah, man, next game he's gonna be playing again. So without Reece James, we'll see more of Malo Gusto. Hopefully, as the games go on, we'll see more and more improved because attacking wise, that's where I want you to probably do a little bit better. But defensively, you're calm, you're very quick, and even if you make a mistake, you can make up for it. So yeah, man, I'm gonna give you a 5.5. But now we're gonna move on to the midfielders and Conor Gallagher. Oh my days, Conor Gallagher, man. Last week, amazing performance. Top three players for us last game. This game, you, my friend, cost us the first goal in the 7th minute. Not only does not only do you not watch your man, you leave him to have a free header. Like you take your eyes off him, look at the ball. Where is he? You don't know. He has a free header back of the net. Literally 7 minutes in. That's what happens. It's just jarring. Like attacker wise, we couldn't break them down enough. He was putting in tackles, fair enough, but overall, the same display I saw against Liverpool last week isn't the same I saw yesterday, and it just is what it is, isn't it? The performance from you should be better, but I guess that's why we bought Mauricio Caicedo, innit? So my rating for Conor Gallagher, I'm just gonna give him also a 5.5 because you was at fault for the goals. I didn't necessarily see too much from you attacking wise, so or defensively for that matter. So yeah, man, 5.5 for Conor Gallagher. Then Enzo Fernandez, like Enzo, bro, you control the game, make us tick, putting the balls in behind, well-timed balls to get into the box to allow Raheem Sterling to be dangerous, pushing the ball from left to right. It's like we know you can do all these things, and you more time have a good performance. You never have a bad performance, really. So the fact that you missed the penalty, like I was so confident that you would score because when you picked it up, boom, you knew it was like from when the penalty was given, I saw you pick up the ball. It's like with intent that I'm gonna take this pen. Fair enough, but the miss, man, like it's not a good enough penalty. It's not a good enough pen. And even though people are gonna be talking about Souček, encouragement, his foot was in the box. Fair enough, and he cleared it out. I just want to talk about why is it that we missed the pen? Because if we score that, the game changes and we win the match. Like people be talking about retake and that. Why don't we just score the first attempt? Referees in the Premier League are going to be rubbish. Inconsistency is what happens, and if the one thing you can guarantee, that there's no consistency. So I'm not that surprised that the thing didn't get given to us, like retaken or whatever. Just how it goes. So even last season, when you look at the Souček thing, it's like another game where again, like referees should do better, but this is the Premier League. The one thing you can count on is that there's no consistency with these referees. So yeah, on that note, other than that, Enzo, you had a very good game. I'm gonna give you a 7 because I feel like you had a very good game rather than the penalty miss. So yeah, man. And now we're gonna move on to our attackers and Carney Chukwuemeka. First half, I thought you was the best player due to how you was breaking down West Ham, getting into threatening positions. On top of that, you scored the goal, and what a goal it was! Like you drop of the shoulder, put the ball in far corner. Like it's just a finish, and the excitement you have. Like you even said it, the goals will come this season, and that's the first one. That was the first one. It's just jarring to know that you got taken off due to injury and speedy recovery to you. I really hope that you are not out for too long, but we will get the update eventually today because Pochettino did say that we will get an update from the medical team to find out how long you are out for, but hopefully it's not for too long. But I do think it will be due to the fact that you couldn't walk after the match. So, hey man, speed recovery to you, and just hopefully we see you before the end of the year, man. But yeah, Carney Mecca, I'm going to give you I'm going to give you a 7.5. And then we have Raheem Sterling. And Raheem, dangerous, dangerous, dangerous. You won us a penalty, and for me, that was like the best thing for you because we cutting past players, fair enough. These are the things that you should be doing. You should be doing this on a more regular basis to now know that this is the first time you've done it in a while since Pochettino's come looking this threatening. Like, we need to see this more consistently. Without Nkunku here, you should be leading this team. You should be leading this team because you're the most experienced attacker. And if we're looking for someone to do something in the attacking, it should be you. But too many times, like, fair enough, the ball went through a couple of players' legs, but you don't put on the plate enough for our attackers to score goals. And that's just the thing for me. So, I ain't gonna lie, my rating for Raheem Sterling, I'm going to give him I give him a 6.5. I give him a 6.5. And then we have Nicholas Jackson up top. And Nicholas Jackson, bro, I'll be real, man. Like, the fact that we don't have Nkunku is the reason why I feel like you're not doing as well as you should. Because you are playing very, very well. Hold up play, link up play. I can't say anything really bad about you other than the finishing. But I just feel like without Nkunku here, we won't get to see the best of you. Because you do need time, but with someone like Nkunku who's more direct, will give you the balls in certain positions. Because Sterling trying to do the same stuff that he would do, he can't do it the same way Nkunku does. He just doesn't. And that hampers you and doesn't allow you to score goals, get into enough positions. Like, you won us a penalty, but it was offside. Like, there's so many things that you do regularly and you don't even have a bad performance. I haven't seen you have a bad performance once yet. So for me, my rating for you, I'm going to give you a 7. I do believe that yesterday, that Carney was our man of the match. So that's my man of the match. And yeah, that concludes the starting 11. Now we're going to go through the subs. And Mudryk. Mudryk, man, coming on, you're really going to have to do a whole lot better. A whole lot better. You weren't good enough. You weren't good enough yesterday. You're creating chances, fair enough, but the balls are going too deep. Put on a plate for certain guys. And the shots as well, it's just not good enough. Like, I'm someone that's going to believe in you to think that eventually you will come good. Same way you even said it. Vinicius Jr., like, look how he started. You're talking about Vinicius, you better be ready to perform at a certain level consistently, and you're going to need game time. We're going to have to make a decision soon enough whether he's going to start enough games or not. Because until he does, he's not going to get adjusted to the league. He hasn't played enough games to be considered one of the best. And until he does that, he's just going to be someone that we're going to be paying a lot of money to for his high potential. But if he doesn't play enough games, how is he meant to reach the high potential? We have to wait and see, innit? But the game's coming up. We're going to see what happens. And with Carney out now, I wouldn't be surprised to see Mudryk start next game. But yeah, Mudryk, I'm gonna give you a 4.5. Then we have our new signing, Mauricio Caicedo. Come on, playing for the last half an hour. Oh my days, bro. It's a good performance from you. Like, you looked rusty, but considering that you're a guy who hasn't played football in nearly 2 months, like, it was a decent performance. You did give away a penalty, fair enough, but things like this can happen. It just, yesterday just wasn't our day, and that kind of thing, the fact that Enzo would miss a pen, you give away a pen, that would be such a Chelsea thing. It would be such a Chelsea thing for that to happen to us. So, like, the team, they just need to the team just needs to do better. So, I'll be real, my rating for you, Moise Caicedo, I'm gonna have to give you a 4.5 because you came on, did well, but you gave away a penalty. So I'm gonna give you a 4.5. But next game, I hope you can start because, yeah, man, we're gonna need you still. But that's the next substitution. After that, you have Noni Madueke came on, and of all the subs that we brought on, he looked the most threatening. Something that we were saying even last season, that you looked at the wingers, Noni is a player that deserves to play and deserves to start. And he came on yesterday and nearly helped us get level because he took a shot and it was a good shot. Keeper literally just saved it. Like, he looked the most threatening of all of our substitutes. So on that note, Noni, I'm gonna give you a 5.5 because I feel like you came on and you could have helped us win the game. Just unlucky that you didn't. So I'm gonna give you a 5.5. And then Mason Burstow came on. Not a lot left. We're trying to throw everything at the kitchen sink to get another goal, but it just doesn't happen. I'm just gonna give you a standard 5, innit? I'll give you a 5. But that concludes the substitutes that we have. And now, time to talk about Pochettino. And Poch, man, the lineup. Same lineup as last week. You said that you done the lineup due to the fact that Liverpool are going all out attack. West Ham are not going all out attack. But in my thinking, trying to give you the benefit of the doubt, based on how we played against Liverpool, you're thinking, why not play the same team? Why not? Because we were good enough to get the W against Liverpool, and we were good enough to get the W against West Ham. It's just the fact that 2 games gone, we haven't got W's. And it is what it is. Like, I'm not going to sit here and tell you that, oh yeah, Pochettino, this and that. No. I'm going to trust our manager because realistically, it's the second game of the season. There's still 36 more games to go in the Premier League. Like, West Ham is a bogey team for us. Whenever we go to West Ham, it's never easy. We've now won 2 out of 8 games since going to the London Stadium. So it's a difficult place for us to go. A place where we don't necessarily have the best performances. But yesterday, it was a sign to show, man, that yes, it was a good performance and better than what we would have seen last season. Because after going 1-0 down, we came back into the game and everyone's telling us that we should win this match. And we should. Last season, you wouldn't have been able to associate that with us. Realistically, we wouldn't have deserved to win last season. And these are the small things I'm taking. The performance, that is one thing. But the mentality, to know that we're not just going to give up once we concede a goal. Heads go down. We're not doing that. And Pochettino is a reason why. Because he's going to instill it with us to know that we have to win. He knows that we have to win. But what can we do? Like, these games, it's just what happens. And it's just so difficult because this fan base that we have, it can be very toxic and not have the most patience. But I'm someone that's going to be patient. I'm someone who's going to give people a chance to have time. I'm not going to judge you just over 2 games or 5 games or 10 games. It has to be way more than that. So for us to know what's really going to happen. But hey, man, that's going to be my rating for Pochettino, though. I'm going to give you a 7. And because you did put out a team that's good enough for us to win, and we should have won the game. It's just that playing 5 at the back, it's not necessarily the best thing at this point. So I believe in the next game, we should play 4 at the back. And hopefully we will. But, yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Let me know your thoughts and opinions on each player down below. Who was your man of the match? My man of the match was Carney Mecca. Some people will say Sterling, but I feel like he should have done a whole lot more for the player that he is. Carney did well, and once he came off, the attacking weren't the same. So yeah, man, you guys, hope you have a good day and catch you on the next video. I'm CFC Redis Blue, and I'm out. Peace. Come on, Chelsea. Come on, Chelsea.